Hey everybody, welcome to the webinar. Want to get free traffic to your products using AI? I think the answer is yes. But first, can you hear me? And can you see my screen? Just give me one in the chat box if you're good to go. And then also, just while we're waiting for a couple other people to come on, we got a good turnout, but let me know where you're located. Just type your location in the chat box now. I'm in London. It is -7 degrees Celsius, which is very cold. We got Alabama, we got Pittsburgh, right on. California, Texas, a lot of Americans, right on. Arizona, cool. Canadians, where's my Canadians at? I know you're here. I saw some names. There we go. Newmarket, very nice. BC, always BC. Sunny BC, lovely. And yes, I do have a cold, but I'm going to power through this anyway because I feel a little bit better than yesterday, but not quite 100%. And I actually went to the doctor and they said I do not have pneumonia or bronchitis, so that's a good thing. All right, I'm going to dive right in here. Again, thank you for coming on. I do have a lot of good stuff to show you. So welcome. Let's see. The overall goal is if we can get you free traffic to your products by utilizing artificial intelligence. So what are we going to cover? These three things. Number one is the problem, and that is the main problem we all have is no one sees your products. You have a million of them, but nobody sees them. And then number two is the 30,000 foot AI view. A lot has changed, and we are ready for it. And number three is what to do next. Your turn. So who's this for? Basically the following people. It's for people who want to get sales on Etsy or people who want to get sales on Shopify or Amazon, and they want to build their own traffic source to get eyeballs on their products and to use AI to do the heavy lifting and to know what to avoid and to know exactly what to do because there are a lot of details here that we do have to cover. So who it's not for, the negative people, the finger pointers, bad attitudes, quitters, all around unpleasant people, too old for that. You're here, so I'm sure that's for you. If you stay out till the end, I do have something for you. But before we begin, I just want to introduce myself because I know there's a couple new people in here too. So I've sold over 7 figures in the print-on-demand world so far and counting. I've made over 7 figures with my courses, coaching, and membership sites. I work at home in my office at the front of my house. I'm old, currently 49. I'm stubborn. Ask my wife. I love being an online entrepreneur. I love helping people succeed, and I'm lucky since 2007 when I quit my day job, started working for myself full time online from home. And I should have added to this too. I love AI. I've been using it so much lately. I actually wrote, I didn't write them. I had AI write a couple of scripts for me recently that are just automating my business so nicely. It's amazing. Like they can code in whatever language you tell it to. You tell it what you want, and it'll like connect two sites together for you. It's amazing. But enough about me. I think you get the gist. A better topic is to talk about you. So is this you? Maybe you're, the wannabe brand new successful AI print on demand seller. You're like, I just watched those 145 YouTube videos on how to use AI to get free traffic to my products. Now I'm ready to dive in and kick some butt and take some names because some young kid says all I have to do is ask AI to write some articles, and I'll be sitting on a beach drinking margaritas in no time. While money pours into my bank account, it's going to be so easy. Why aren't more people doing this? They make it look so easy and definitely not overcomplicated at all. Let's go. And then maybe this is you. You're like, I don't get it. Did everything that guy in the video told me to do. I'm still not getting any traffic to my products at all. In fact, now I'm even more confused than ever because AI is not as easy as I thought to use. Super frustrated now because I don't understand the fine details needed to make this work properly and snowball over time. I'm going to quit very soon. This sucks. First, you're not alone. Second, don't give up. There is hope. And third, accept where you are so that we can fix it. So you want to evaluate what worked, what didn't, what can be improved. And success does come from failure. If you didn't fail, you learned another way that doesn't work. The more you fail, the closer you get to succeeding. And I'll even take a recent example, totally off topic, but with paid ads recently, I've been shifting my whole methods to focusing my daily budgets more to make them work harder on days where things convert better. And it's been working. And this is just adjustments that we make along the way. The same goes for AI. Stuff that you did or tried to do maybe even a year ago with AI when it was first coming out might not work as well now. And there are some things that we need to do in order to get that sweet free traffic. So your success is 99% the great thing between your ears, but the rest, it can be taught. and we do need traffic to do this. So you've seen others succeed, you know it's possible. So you start that YouTube research, and there are so many YouTubers trying to get your attention. Most are new to AI and are just regurgitating someone else's videos. It can be frustrating. I know a lot of you spend a lot of time in the YouTube research phase, so you continue to struggle and continue not getting any traffic to your products. You end up in a vicious cycle of constantly trying, constantly failing, thinking of giving up, but you don't. The point is, you're not going to give up on your dream. Your dream is your goal, and your goal is what keeps you going. So goals are good. We all have them. What's yours? I love to do this. Type it in the chat box. Monetarily, revenue-wise, what's your goal? What do you want to make per month in order to be happy? To say, I did it, I made it, I'm good. Uh, Here we go. 5,000, 10,000. Just want to get a sale. Well, that's a good goal. What else we got? Who's a big one here? 30, 30 net. Oh, 1,000 net, right on. 10,000, 15,000, 5,000. We got numbers all over the place. I love it. I love it. It just shows too, everyone's different. Everybody's got different goals. Right on. 12K per month. Awesome. Love it. We got a good range here. Oh, there's a big one. There's 100,000. I know you. Right on. You're probably there too. That's awesome. All right, here's my goal for you. I want to teach you how to use AI to get free traffic to your products. And this is a little bit different than what I usually do because I am a paid ads guy. But if I can automate things, and if I can use AI to help me get free traffic, if I can build that up over time to the point where I got free traffic coming in and I can use paid ads on top of that, it's going to be amazing. So here's my goal for me. I want to help 1,000 print-on-demand sellers so they don't need to rely on ads anymore to sell their products. And I think that's the main reason that a lot of people use Etsy too, is they're drawn to the fact that they don't have to do any marketing. So if we can get people building up their own traffic networks and their own traffic sources for free, that's a really good thing. So I'm not there yet, of course, but I'm working on it. The point is, without goals, we all struggle to keep going. And some days you sink, you get very little traffic, or you overspend on ads, or someone copies your best sellers, or things just flop. But you keep going because you have a goal. So if I tell you all this, you need something to keep you going too. Bad days are going to happen, and those goals give you something to focus on. So you can feel sorry for yourself and wallow in self-pity. I've done that, but then I snap out of it, and I've realized that, you know what, you can change anything you want in your life, which is why you're here. So maybe you've tried and failed, and that's why I put together the AI Free Traffic Bootcamp. More on that later. Let's get into the training now. I can't wait for this. So number one is the problem, is that no one sees your products. Are you an Etsy seller who has done everything right, but you're still not getting sales? You're not alone. Etsy draws sellers in with the promise of access to their customers. And at last count, I think they said it was like 93 million customers. I don't know how much I believe that, but that's a lot of people. And if you could just get a fraction of those people looking at your products, you'd be doing very well. So you list and you list and you list and you list, and you've been taught to list until you start getting sales. But the real solution is not list more. The real solution is get eyeballs on your products that you already have listed. That's where you make the money. Etsy is basically a black box. No one knows 100% how to get a lot of traffic there. We have ideas and we have tests that we've run, and we know some ways work better than others, but how does Etsy determine who gets traffic? So think of this. How does Etsy determine who doesn't get traffic? So imagine for a second you own Etsy. Who would you give traffic to in the search results? Someone types in Christmas ornament. Who are you going to show on the top row? Well, you're going to show your ads, right? Of course. You're going to show on the second row. Those are the free organic listings. You're going to show listings that are selling, because as the owner of Etsy, you make money every time that listing sells. So you want to put listings in there that are selling. Now you might pepper in the odd listing that has like no sales, and that's why a lot of people get the odd sale once in a while, but you're going to focus on those listings that are selling as the owner of Etsy. But you as a seller, you can't sell because you're a small fish in a huge ocean. So what do? I mean, we know this. We know this happens. And as a business owner, you're the owner of Etsy. This is what you're going to do. Well, you list more because you figure, you know what, if I have more listings, that should increase the odds of them giving you traffic, because maybe you'll get peppered in with those search results once in a while, and they'll like throw you a bone to keep you interested and keep you on their platform. And that's what Etsy does. So how's that working out though? If you're like me, it sucks. I've tried Etsy hard. I started my first Etsy shop in 2016 and it was working. And I've stopped doing it because I thought like getting like 40 sales per month was garbage. And now I'm thinking like 40 sales per month is actually really good on Etsy for a new shop. It's crazy. So, you need sales and you need to get noticed by the Etsy algorithm, but they don't give you any. So what can you do? Well, you can run Etsy ads, and there's my opinion of that. You, not my preferred method, mainly because, well, the number one reason is the landing page is not designed for paid ads to convert. Etsy product pages are designed to get people to browse around Etsy, kind of like going to the mall when you don't really know what you're going to buy for Christmas gifts. So you just walk around store to store, and if you see something that tickles your fancy, you might buy it. That's Etsy. It's a mall. It's just an online mall. And you have stores in the mall, and inside your stores you have products, and people will browse around, and they might land on, they might pick your product up off the shelf and look at it, and then be like, well, this product says I can get this over at this store too for like $2 cheaper. Maybe I'll walk over there too. That's what Etsy is. That doesn't work well with ads at all. So how about Facebook ads? Well, no, you can't place a pixel, so that's not going to work. How about Google ads? Nope, can't place a pixel. That's not going to work. How about TikTok ads? Nope, can't place a pixel. That's not going to work. If you're flying blind with your ads and you don't know which ad got the sale, there's no way for your ad account to optimize. And there's no way for you to know where you should be focusing your budget. Now that's on the ad side. That's not fun, and it's not possible with Etsy. So what can you do? Well, you went with Etsy because you wouldn't have to generate your own traffic, right? I get it. But now you know it's actually necessary to get traction on there. And you want to get noticed. But paid ads are out. So let's get you some free traffic instead. This is the solution. And let's use AI to do all the heavy lifting for us. Like I said, I'm now writing scripts with AI. I'm not writing them. I literally tell AI what I want, and I'm like, here's the API from this from this platform, and here's the API from this platform. When somebody does X on platform A, do Y on platform B, and it writes out the whole code for me. That's amazing. I can automate so many things. I can it just even in the ads I'm running now, I use AI a lot to write the ads because Etsy AI writes it better than I can do it myself. I've written full guides, like 100-page, 200-page guides that I'll give away for free on my ads to build up my email list. And it's all written by AI because they can write it faster and better than I can do it myself. So knowing that and knowing that there is ways to get free traffic utilizing that information, that's what we're doing here. So, the same does go for Amazon as Etsy too. So if you have listings on Amazon and you want to promote those, you can't really run ads. You can run Amazon PPC. Uh, Cost per click is pretty high and it eats into your margin pretty quickly. And again, the only problem is when you're buying pay-per-click ads on Amazon, it's going to a landing page that actually has other products that they recommend from your competitors. So, like for me on a Shopify store, if I'm running any ads, do you think I would put my competitors' products on that landing page? No, not in a million years. That's my click. I paid for it. I'm not going to send them off to my competitors. That's what happens on Etsy and Amazon. Anyway, what about Shopify sellers? Well, you can definitely run paid ads and you can do email marketing because you can place your pixel, but maybe you're still struggling to convert that paid traffic to sales on your store because let's face it does take a little bit of a test budget in order to find winners that are going to pay for all your tests and more. And that's where a lot of Shopify sellers struggle too is they'll run ads at like $5, $10 a day, and then they realize that, you know what, I got a sale here and it's profitable, and then they got to wait like another 4 or 5 days or 3 or 4 days to get another sale, and your patient wears very very thin in that wait period in between because running $10 a day is not very much. It's basically I think like 42 cents per hour you're telling Facebook you're willing to spend. Whereas say you're running $100 a day, Well, now you're spending about $4.17 an hour, which is almost a 10% or 10 times increase. So think about Facebook too. Who are they going to give the good traffic to? The $10 ad account or the $100 a day ad account? Well, they're going to give it to a $100 a day ad account. And every single big screenshot you see from Shopify sellers that are running ads, they're spending like $500,000 a day to get that. And if you're not there yet, getting from zero to there is very difficult. So you need something in between to get you there. That's what we're talking about today, is this free traffic. So what can you do? Well, get free traffic to your store too. Sorry about my voice. I do have a Halls too. But this works for any platform. Etsy, Amazon, Shopify, literally any other platform. You could run this to Redbubble or Spring, used to be Teespring, um, TeePublic, anywhere you really wanted. So what do you think? Can free traffic uh, you generate help you? Of course. Free traffic can 100% help. But where do you get it? Well, you get it from search engines. So more on that in a second. Search engine traffic is free and it is amazing, and it's never gone away. It's always existed. It just seems like a lot of people have not been focusing on any search engine optimization or really search engine marketing. They're more focused on paid ads than anything, on like a make or break deal. So the bottom line is you should be doing this if you're not already. It can bridge the gap between, you being able to afford like a $5, $10 a day ad budget and like $100 a day ad budget, because that free traffic can make up for it. And if you're selling on a place like Etsy, this can definitely work. So let's move on to the second part now. The 30,000-foot AI view. A lot has changed, and I think we're ready. So let's go to the board here just to visualize this a little bit. Let's pull this board up. Hopefully I don't exit out this time. There we go. Okay, so you've got your store right here, and you need to get traffic to your store. So what do you do? Well, let's just do a duplicate of this. You need traffic to go to your store. And what do I mean by traffic? I mean people who have searched for your items and now they actually land on your store. So what's an example of this? Well, let's go to Google right now and I'll show you. So let's say I'm selling Christmas ornaments on Etsy as an example. Well, look at this. So I type that in. It gives me a lot of Google shopping results up here. Some of these are free, but you can see too, in my area, Canadian Tire has the first spot on the organic search results for Christmas ornaments, which means when I click it, I go through to the Canadian Tire site. And look at this. There's some ornaments. And they're not even good. Honestly, like these are very generic. I mean, the Grinch one's kind of cool. Some of them are okay, but compared to what like we can do with print on demand, these aren't very good. Like balls, come on. But the point is this: somebody went to Google, they typed in Christmas ornaments, and they saw this, and they're like, well, these are ads. So then they went down here to the first one and said, well, I know Canadian Tire, I know that brand name, and I click that and go through and look, or maybe Hallmark Canada. You go there and they click it, and then they go here. Oop, lost my thing. Hang on one sec. Other screen. Saving the day. There we go. So they go here, and then they go to Hallmark. And you can see on this page, there's a pop-up for an email newsletter. Not a bad idea. Another annoying pop-up. But here's their results, 467 results, and they're all Christmas ornaments. So somebody went to Google, typed it in, and landed on a page. And notice they didn't land on an individual page. They actually landed on a collection, which is the same thing that we would be doing. So we would send them to our landing page that has multiple options on it, unless they were searching for like a specific one, like maybe a Harry Potter one, or maybe a Charlie Brown one, or maybe I don't know what this one is, Mr. and Mrs. Claus movie. There's another Charlie Brown. There's Rick and Morty, Star Wars. I'm sure these are all licensed because it is Hallmark, and I don't think they risk it. But point is this: imagine this is your Etsy shop or this is your Shopify store. Somebody went here looking for stuff, found you, clicked through, and bought it. That is called free traffic. Here's another one. personalized Christmas ornaments. That's standing out to me. So I go here, and now look at that. So this, oh man, pop-ups like this annoy me. But here we go. I think this is a Shopify store. Looks like it at first glance, but they're selling ornaments. And where'd they send me? Right to a collection of ornaments. So now, yeah, I can browse around and I can look through. I can even use their internal search feature here, search by keyword. But the point is, this is free traffic to this store, and that's what we can do. So how the heck did Canadian Tire get up here? How did Hallmark get up here? How did Pottery Barn get here on this page? How did Michaels? How did Pottery Barn Kids? How did personalized Christmas ornaments get on there? Excuse me. Oh, if my audio goes out too, let me know. They did this by doing search engine optimization, which is what we're going to do. So to get that traffic to your store for free, you need to do something. So you need to have stuff that is optimized for search. So let's do a duplicate of this one. And let's say we had an article on Christmas ornaments. I'm going to make that text smaller. Okay. So we have this on our website. Let's move this over. Do a duplicate. Call this our website. Well, there we go. So we have our website, and on it we have an article on Christmas ornaments. And then someone types it into Google. Let's reduce this size a bit. And let's delete this one. All right, that's better. All right, so from the start, someone types Christmas ornaments into Google. Our website happens to have that. And then they go through to your store. There you go. So this article about Christmas ornaments has to be optimized for that keyword. And not only that, it's got to have links that go through to our store. So this is the part where we need a website and we need articles on our website that are targeting keywords that we can actually rank for. So in our case, the term Christmas ornaments might be a little difficult to rank for. So let's go have a look. I'm just in the Google Keyword Planner for a second. Just to demonstrate, I'm going to remove Canada. And what I'm looking for is the search volume on this. So if I type in Christmas ornaments, under all locations, and then do get results, we'll see that that term is searched for right now about 165,000 times per month. And you can see it spikes, obviously, and then drops right off and then spikes. So this is a seasonal term. The competition is very high, and the top of page bid is like 404, meaning if you want to rank your article for this with links all pointing to your website, it's going to be very difficult. So instead, what you want to do is take a route where you actually find keywords that are a little bit lower competition and a little bit easier to rank for because not as many people are typing it in, but you can still make up for that lack of or lower search volume by doing more articles on more lower volume keywords. And it's if you want to find them, it's very simple. I mean, you can use the fancy tools, but your Google Keyword Planner is actually really good for this. So here's one. Well, Funny Ornaments 2022 has low competition because it's 2022, but Millennia Christmas White House, low competition, but still some decent search volume. Melted cup ornaments. I don't even know what that is, but it's got low competition and 390 searches per month. Melted plastic cup ornaments, 720 searches, low competition. So this one caught my eye. So this is where you're not only looking for opportunities on articles you can create, but now you're thinking, how the heck could I actually create a product to match this? So it's a low competition keyword with some decent amount of people typing it in every month, but there's not really, it would be relatively easy to rank for melted plastic ornaments versus Christmas ornaments in general. Now, I don't even know what these are. Plastic cup, melted. Maybe it's a craft. Might not be the best one, but you can get ideas this way too. Baking soda ornaments. No clue what that is, but it's got 720 people searching for it per month and low competition, meaning I could probably rank for that. So actually, let's search Google for this one too. Baking soda dough Christmas ornaments. Home scented baking. Still not quite sure what it is, but look at this. You know what this page did? Cali Girls, Cali Girl in a Southern World.com/baking soda dough Christmas ornaments. She actually has the first spot on Google for this, and it's going to her blog. And she's maybe we could make some of those in the print on demand world. We could do patterns that reflect it and say, yeah, these aren't baking soda, but it's even better because it looks like it, but it's actually solid. Baking soda versus salt dough, what you need. Oh, I guess these are craft stuff. Even still, you could do articles, a few on this. You could rank for this. And then if you notice at the bottom of the screen right now, there's a big ad. And right here, there's an ad. This is a banner ad. This is a banner ad. Now she's using Google AdSense in order to monetize her blog. You can put links to your ornaments in here. So even if you can't make baking soda dough Christmas ornaments, like you're not selling those, you're ranking for that. People are going and reading through exactly how to do it. And you can use AI to say, I need to write an article on baking soda dough Christmas ornaments. Help. It'll actually write it. You can generate images. And then on your page, you have ads running that are going to your store that are offering Christmas ornaments. So you can see how I just found a keyword that should be relatively easy to rank for. It's getting some decent search volume, even though it's not 100% related to my exact product. It's under the same umbrella. I mean, it's a Christmas ornament. So I can now bring people to my article explaining how to do this. I don't know how to do this, but you know who does? AI. AI can come up with this article in a heartbeat. And then I can post it on my site and I can have ads running for my own stuff. So if I want to send them to my Etsy shop and to the ornament category on my Etsy shop, I could do that with these banners. And the cool part is these banners are super easy to create too with Canva. Even the free version of Canva can do these in a heartbeat. So now what you're doing is you're finding opportunities and you're creating articles based on them, but on those articles, you actually have ads for your stuff that you're selling. So it doesn't have to be a one-to-one-to-one connection. In this case, it's baking soda ornaments. And I didn't even, before I started doing this presentation, I wasn't even planning on giving that as an example. But right now I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, that search volume's up big time right now. It's a very seasonal one. I could plan that for next year too, so that I can get ranked. And if I'm pulling even a fraction of those 720 searches per month to my own page that has ads running for my own stuff, I just created my own little traffic network there using AI because I know nothing about baking soda ornaments, but AI does. Okay, that's where it gets super duper powerful. So you can see, in this case, someone types into Google article on what was it, baking soda, baking soda ornaments. They read the article, which has ads pointing to products on your store. So if that's your Etsy shop, that's fine. If that's your Shopify store, that's fine. It's your Amazon listing, that's fine. It's free traffic. So you can send them wherever you want. And even though Etsy has traffic leaks, it doesn't matter. Amazon has traffic leaks, it doesn't matter. But think of this too as a consideration. Once you start getting sales on your Etsy shop, Etsy's now going to give you more traffic. So the more sales you get, the more traffic you're going to get from them. And this is a nice little way to give it a boost. It doesn't happen instantly, but with some planning and with some consistent action, it snowballs over time. So yeah, your articles don't get ranked right away, but there are ways too where we can submit sitemaps to Google and say, hey, here's a sitemap of everything on our site. And it will actually ping that sitemap and tell Google every time we put a new article up too. So if we're focusing on maybe easier to rank for keywords, this is going to work really, really well for you. Okay. Um, I didn't really want to spend that much time on this part, but that's okay. No problem there. So you can see how we can combine a lot of different things into a really good strategy to start getting you a boost. And especially like if you're on Etsy, once you get that initial boost, then things really start picking up because you're still going to be generating this free traffic on your own. And then Etsy's going to start noticing you and giving you more traffic internally through their like algorithm, through their black box. So, sound good so far? I think it is. That's just one example of a Christmas ornament. Take any print on demand product in the world in any niche, and this applies. It doesn't matter. So, let's move on to the third thing, which is vital. It's what to do next. All right. So, you do have multiple options. Are you getting excited? But you have a few questions on where to begin. I just threw a lot at you. So just buckle up. It's about to get even better. And then we'll finish this off. And then I'll get to my offer to you. And then I'll go have my nap because I'm this cold is kicking my butt. So the reality check is it's not a simple thing we're talking about. There are a lot of moving parts and it can be complicated to figure out. So, excuse me. You saw how I went through and used the keyword planner to come up with the ideas. I didn't even show you the AI part where you can get it to actually write the article for you, or the AI part where we can actually create the images for you, and the part where we can actually create a free website too. So you do need a couple things before you even start. You need a system. You need to get free traffic. You need to build it up over time. You need motivation, guidance, training, coaching, and the most up-to-date methods. And I'm actually shifting a lot of my stuff to about 50% right now is spent building up my free traffic network to my products, and the other 50% is on the paid ad side. So how do you do this? Well, you have two basic options. The easy way, go from point A to point B quickly in a straight line, and the hard way, which is trying to reverse engineer things and figure it out on your own and making mistakes and learning, and eventually you'll get there. It just takes a little bit longer. So the hard way, go for it on your own. Go to YouTube, search for how to get free traffic using AI. So you get the following: different opinions, different styles. Some methods are a little bit outdated, some shifty people, tons of ways, and go try each one on your own. And you've got something, not the solution, but it's something called information overload. And by the way, that was made with AI, and I just noticed that the eyes aren't really uh, looking straight. Like one, it looks like he's got a lazy eye there a little bit. Should probably fix that. Oh, and the buttons on his shirt too. See that? Anyway, distracted. You have so many options that you don't know where to start, which typically leads to overthinking and the good old over analyzing. So you do nothing, and you go right back to square one. And honestly, that route stinks. I don't suggest it for anyone. Instead, take the easy route. Learn from someone who's an experienced expert. Let's go back to 2005 for 1 second. I'll show you what I did. I was working at TD Ameritrade. I was a failed financial advisor, losing people money left, right, and center. Hated my job, couldn't sleep at night. So I took the night shift there so I could search the internet, found a mentor. He taught me all about that first business of generating secured loan leads online and then selling them to banks in the UK. And without him, I'd still be at that 9 to 5 job, which would be awful. If you want to learn how to lose weight, find someone to teach you how. I'm currently on my third, I call it the roller coaster diet because I'm actually dieting to go to Universal Studios and fit on the rides again. We went last year and I fit fine, and then I gained a little bit back, and I'm currently down as of today 21 pounds again, and I've got a little bit more to go before I can fit on those coasters, but I'm tall, so it comes off pretty quick. Anyway, I learned my diet from an expert. She taught me everything. If you want to learn how to fly a plane, find someone to teach you how. If you want to use AI to give free traffic to your products, find someone to teach you how. So that's no different. Just find someone. Which brings me to my offer to you, and then we'll close this off. Excuse me, I apologize. At the beginning, I mentioned my AI free traffic bootcamp, and that's what the old offer is. It's a way to skip a lot of the roadblocks to get profitable. Do you think you can do this? I think so. So far we've covered the problem, 30,000-foot AI view, and one really good example, and then what to do next. So my question is, do you want to take it to the next level? So introducing the AI free traffic bootcamp, the info and the methods shown only scratch the surface, not even a dent, to be honest. So this is going to be all about teaching you, guiding you, supporting you to get you profitable, using AI to generate free traffic to your products, using my system. And ultimately, we want to create that snowball effect of not only our own traffic kind of network that we're going to build up, but if you're on Etsy, it's going to snowball as well because they're going to start noticing that you're getting more sales, and then they're going to give you more sales as a reward too, because they're a business and that's what they do. So what is it? 3 weeks boot camp dedicated to teaching you exactly how to do this right. Sound pretty sweet? I think it is. I want to make sure you have everything you need to profit and you don't make all the mistakes I made when I first started implementing this. So I will help you with everything we talked about today, getting set up correctly, setting up your site for free, complete with ads for your products, like banner ads, I mean, on the pages. Step 2 is researching the keywords you want to target. And again, it doesn't have to be a direct, like I'm selling Christmas ornaments or Santa Christmas ornaments. It could be that baking soda example too. That will still bring ornament traffic to your listings, even if they're on Etsy or Shopify or Amazon. And then creating your free traffic articles, posting them to your site, basically everything and the kitchen sink. So I can't wait for the day you tell me, well, I got my first sale, or you tell me, well, I got my 100th sale. When that happens, I will be the happiest coach on the planet. Warning though, this is not for everyone. If you're not interested, you can turn this off. If you are interested, stick around for one more minute while I finish this off. So what you get is you get my coaching, 17 plus years experience, over 1.5 million in sales, over 1 million in coaching that I've done so far. I use AI daily in my business now. I'm already getting free traffic. I have Etsy shop, Shopify stores. I sell on Amazon and other t-shirt. I don't really sell on the other t-shirt marketplaces anymore, just because Shopify is my focus. But this works very well for Etsy too. So I can handle any tech issue you'll encounter, and I'll get you profitable. So what you get with the live training sessions is 3 of them, 1 week apart, except for Christmas. We're taking a break, so we're going to bump that out a week. So there's nothing over the Christmas week. Gives you time to complete each step in between. Replays are available if you can't make it live. Ask questions, get answers, and succeed. That's what you're going to have is a full system that you're going to be implementing throughout the year. In order to get that snowball effect of free traffic. So that's the training side. I do have a bunch of cool bonuses for you too. We need a way to interact. So that's the first bonus is that dedicated group for the bootcamp. It's right on Facebook as usual, available 24/7. Ultimate way to get support, post questions, get answers, network with others, like-minded individuals. Awesome way to get support. So you get training and support. Does that sound pretty cool? I think so. Total value $19.94. But that's not all. I've got a few other bonuses. So I did that workshop a while back, all about AI t-shirt design, and it's yours as a bonus. You can use this for any product too. It could be sweaters, sweatshirts, hoodies, mugs, whatever you want to sell. It'll get you going fast, and you can do text now too. Your designs are the most important part of finding best-selling print-on-demand products. It's an hour long, and it'll get you ready for the rest of the bootcamp nicely, because this will really help you with the image side of AI, more than the text side. So now we're up to $2,291 in value. I'm not done though. Got 3 more bonuses for you. So how about more AI training? So I did run a full AI design and mockup bootcamp recently. It'll help you. So I'm going to throw that in too. And it's basically kind of like this bootcamp. It's 3 training sessions, all about creating designs with AI and creating mockups with AI that you can use on Etsy, Shopify, Amazon. I think you can use them too. Training and support, teaching you how to use AI to create the designs, teaching you how to use AI to create amazing mockups. That bootcamp was really fun. I'm going to run that again with an updated version in 2025. But for now, this is really good. So now we're up to $3,288 in value. And did you know you can sell more than just physical products on Etsy? So a lot of you know I spent a lot of time creating digital products and selling them on Etsy, and I actually had sales and I was doing pretty good. But I was running ads to get the sales, so I was actually breaking even or running at a slight loss, which was kind of annoying. So I actually shut down the store. I kind of regret that now because, and I might even reopen the store because if I get my free traffic to that Etsy shop selling those digital products, man, the sky's the limit. So I did shoot a full course on that in the past, 10 modules, 105 lessons. If you want to see it, let's go have a look real quick here. See which screen I got that on. There it is. Nope, there it is. Right here. So this is a full-blown course all about Etsy, digital, and AI. And there's a lot in here. So you got the welcome module, getting started, everything to set up your shop, opening, updating, everything you need, and then growing your shop, listing checklist, using Midjourney to create your listings, using Photopea to upscale your delivery files, using Canva to create your main mockups, using Canva to create your videos, everything there, and then shifting from startup to scaling, including secret sauce methods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bonuses I threw in social media traffic, uh, email, ads, although I'm not too keen on the ads right now on Etsy, the membership method, and blogging for Etsy, and then a recap. So there's like 105 videos in there for you. It's a big course. I think that'd help you too, especially on the AI side. So it's yours. So it'll show you exactly how to set up a digital shop. And if you have a digital shop, like my problem with running ads on Etsy to the digital shop is profit margins weren't there because digital products sell for a lot cheaper than physical products, like print on demand products. But combining the free traffic methods from this bootcamp with a digital shop can work amazing. So it's all about bundling, secret sauce, social media, all that good stuff. That's worth like $9.97. So now we're up to 4,285. And then one more. So the political world is crazy right now. Donald Trump is threatening everybody with tariffs, including Canada, with like 25% tariffs, which is absurd and going to cost Americans a lot of money because you guys you need our oil. Sorry, 60% of your oil comes from us, and if you do that, it's going to raise the price of everything on you. So I don't suggest it. Anyway, we could profit off of all this confusion and negotiation tactics that are being used. If you want to cash in, I actually ran a political profits bootcamp a few months back, and it went pretty well. And it's all about selling political products on Etsy, only because I can't really sell them on Shopify because I can't really advertise them. Although um, with free traffic, I could certainly advertise them. But this works, so it's yours as bonus number 5, the political profits bootcamp, and that is cashing in on political products. That's like your Trump mugs, your Trump shirts, all that good stuff. That they gobble up like an insane amount. And apparently, if somebody's the president, uh, it's public domain. So that's a good thing. And you got 4 years of that. So you could really cash in on this Trump merchandise very easily. Political products still sell like crazy. Get your piece of the pie, no matter which side you're on. Even if you're on the left, you can still cash in on the right. All right. So what you're going to get is all that $5,282 in value. Should charge that for this, but I'm not charging that much. I had a choice to make. First option, sell this for cheap, getting more people going, or charge more, limit it to fewer people. So I went with option 1. This is for everyone. So I did price that at $9.97. But since I really want you to do this, I'm offering it for 60% off at $398.80. There's a URL, ppc-coach.com/AI. It'll take you to the page where you can order. One thing though, that discount is for the first 50 people only. Once 50 join, the price is going up by 10%, so it'll only be 50% off. So 60% off is limited time, and as well, the doors are closing Monday at midnight. So the link is in the bottom right of the screen now. It's going to stay there. Then we're going to finish this off. So you're getting everything you need to succeed using AI for free traffic right now, using a system that I've developed over the past 6 months. If you want to be profitable, you have two options at this point. Try to reverse engineer everything you just saw. You get confused, get overloaded, overthink it, second guess yourself, waste time, waste energy, and struggle, or get this amazing deal. The training and all 5 of the bonuses, including the gigantic course in there too, and the boot camps alone are amazing. So which option do you prefer? I think it's a complete no-brainer. Is that a lot of money? I mean, it's Christmas time. Buy yourself a gift. Why not? End of the year, it's a tax write-off for your business. There you go. It's not really a lot for the massive amount of training and support you're going to get. So I do have a goal to get you generating your own free traffic using AI and creating that massive snowball effect, which when it kicks in, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm getting cha-ching emails all the time. So I'm giving you everything to teach you how to use AI to get free traffic to your products. You can try it alone, and some of you will. This is for the ones that want to skip the school of hard knocks, which I personally have a PhD from there. So who am I to teach you? Well, I'm not going to teach you anything unless I'm doing it myself. So I'm an experienced expert with a lot of success so far. If you have any questions, fire them to coach@ppc-coach.com. Sorry, a little throat clear there. So what's the difference between now and later? Well, now you might be struggling, and later you won't be anymore. So it is a limited time offer. Once 50 join, the price goes up by 10%. Don't wait on it. Be in that first 50. Now, some common questions that I get all the time. Do I have to use Etsy? No, but I would. I mean, you can sell on there. You can't go into some political issues with your designs, like don't do immigration or hate stuff ever. But if you're going to go with like political, I would go with Etsy for it. If you're going to go not political, you can go anywhere like Shopify or Amazon. I think Amazon allows political stuff too, but you don't have to use Etsy. I'm just saying you can. And this is really going to create that nice snowball effect on Etsy because once they start noticing, hey, Bob's shop over here is starting to get some sales picking up. Maybe we should throw him a couple more bones every day. And all of a sudden, Etsy's like sending you traffic and you're generating your own free traffic. And now you're just pushing that snowball down the mountain. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's amazing. So will this work with Shopify? Yep. So getting your own free traffic using AI works on any platform. Like I said, you can sell on Teespring if you wanted, although now it's called Spring, I guess. I don't know why they rebranded, but they did. You could do it anywhere. Redbubble, TeePublic, anywhere that has like those free listings. Where does it take place? Well, the live training is on GoToWebinar. And again, we're taking a break for the Christmas week, but then after that, the last two pick up and we close it off. Replays are posted to the group. Bonuses are in the group. The course is on its own course portal that you'll get a login for. You get full instructions after joining on how to access everything and what's going to be covered. So every single step in detail, you'll watch me do all the steps live. The free site creation, the content creation, the research of the keywords, the linking, the ads. Like when I say ads, I mean like banner ads on your own site that are pointing to wherever you want. And there's even a way to make it so that, say you have a site full of like, you do one article a week for like 52 weeks. Instead of having to edit 52 pages, you can make it so you have like master ads. You make one change and it changes it on all 52 pages, which is very nice. It's basically everything in the kitchen sink, which is wonderful. Um, what if I'm number 51 to join? You can still join, you just pay a little bit more. So I want to give early birds a bigger discount. So don't wait on that. Like I said, it won't be available forever. When can I start? Right now, there's no better time than the present. Let's do this. I'm pumped to get you successful. What if I have more questions? Email me or go to the free group. I do see a question come in. What other costs are there? You will need to buy a domain. Okay. You don't really need an email address for this, so you can just get away with the domain. If you wanted to get the email address as well, you could do that. But domains are super cheap at GoDaddy. And the way I'll show you, I think I pay $16 for a domain for a year. So that's the only other expense you'll have. As well, there are free versions of AI now, like Claude, that you can use instead of ChatGPT if you really wanted to. If you didn't want to use like Midjourney or anything like that, you don't have to. There's free versions of image generators too. So there are options there on the AI side right now. Are you ready? Awesome. Can't wait to get started with you. If you're still on the fence, there's a couple of my favorite testimonials. So I've known Will for a few years. I have a couple of his courses. You always learn something from him, whether you're at the beginning, intermediate, or advanced stage of your business. Teaches what is working for him now, and he teaches in a simple, easy to understand way. I was able to implement one of his courses within the first lesson, made my investment back. And then Oliver, I don't usually make public posts on Facebook, but feel I need to tonight. Will, you could be spending your time making money for yourself instead of creating such a great and insightful content. I truly believe you genuinely care and want to help people. You got me started with print on demand back in February. I'm already seeing great success. Hit several bumps along the way, but just believe in yourself and you can do this and you will. Take care. And then Chris, been following Will for nearly 3 years now, and to this day, I still think he's the best in the business when it comes to coaching print on demand and Facebook ads. I purchased a couple of his courses in the past, and they've been great. Everything he teaches has been battle tested and proven, so you can trust the strategies that he shares. Definitely follow this guy; you won't regret it. If you want more, there's a whole bunch more there. ppc-coach.com/testimonials. And then what happens after you order? You get instant access to the group, which has full instructions on how to access everything, and you get a login for the course too. Immediate access to the bonuses, so you can get started right now. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I cannot wait to help you succeed. You're buying something unique. Getting free traffic to your products is the holy grail of marketing, and it doesn't happen instantly, but it's a snowball effect. So as you do more and more, you get more and more results. That's the way this stuff works. So if you want to do one per week, that's fine. If you want to accelerate it, do 2 per week. If you want to go really fast, do 3 per week. But it's not just a matter of doing them. You got to do your research. And you got to make sure you're doing the right ones. And you got to make sure you're competing for keywords that you can actually rank for. And then we can actually track this stuff too. There's a way that I'll show you how we can track clicks that are coming from our free pages, which is amazing. So if you skip it, I'll call you crazy, but we can part as friends. Don't wait on it. It is a limited time offer. Like I said, the doors close Monday at midnight, and you might miss the discount if 50 people join. So let's get you profitable. I'll do everything I can to get you there. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time. Get in now if you haven't already, and I'll take some questions, and I'm going to close this off because my throat is killing me at this point. Okay, so a couple questions. I went with Etsy because I can't afford the monthly Shopify fees. I hear ya. That's true. They're DIY ornaments. Are you going to teach us in Gear Bubble Coach as well? Down the road, possibly, yes. I got a lot planned for Gear Bubble Coach already. What about hosting? It's free. So you buy the domain name, and I'll show you where to host your site for free, which is amazing. You'll love it. And yeah, it's really good. It's one of the best platforms I've seen. I wish it were around back when I started online. All my sites would be on there if it even existed. But that's part of it. And yeah, so we need a domain name. That's it. Yep, we just need a domain name. Like I said, the AI tools that are available, there are free alternatives to them. A lot of us have some paid versions of like maybe ChatGPT or Midjourney. But if you don't, it's fine. There are like Claude is free, which is a really good alternative. I think they have a paid version too. I'm not sure. And for image generation, there's a lot of free ones out there now too. And everything seems to be free lately, which is really good. So free, and then get some free traffic, get that snowball effect. And if you start now, then when you're sitting here next December and you're looking back and you're going, holy crap, I'm glad I started today instead of delaying, because the longer you delay, the longer you're going to wait for results. So there's no better time than the present to start. And I understand, like I said, I know we're hitting like Christmas time here, but give yourself the gift. Think of it that way. And if you can write it off against your business, go for it. It's a tax write-off to buy training. And even those, like I have a Chat GPT membership and a Midjourney membership that I pay for, subscription, I should call it. They're write-offs. So I write it off against my business, which is wonderful. And even when I still buy courses and I join memberships myself, they're all write-offs against my business, which is awesome. All right, my friends, I'm going to close with that. I apologize if any coughs were annoying, but get in there now. This is something that's going to be a lot of fun to do. It's gonna open your eyes to a whole new world of marketing your products that maybe you weren't too familiar with, but you're going to become addicted to it. And then it gets real fun when you can crank out these articles and do the correct linking and internally, and then you can even go and there's just so many ways to scale this. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to close with that. Everyone have a wonderful day, and we'll see you inside the AI Free Traffic Bootcamp. Thanks, everybody.